Well, the algorithm has spoken, and y'all don't be listening to anything I say unless I'm showing cakes. So, I'm gonna be in this little hill corner, in this little circle, okay, talking about all the things that I want to talk about while you watch all of the things that you want to watch. Flint, Michigan still ain't got drinkable water, y'all. Did you know that? Did you know that? Did you also know that Ghana just tried to put in place a whole reparations package, a whole thing for apology for slavery? Yep, that was a whole thing that they are currently trying to do. There was like 120 something countries. I want to say 123. I could be wrong. But there was a whole bunch of countries that was like, yeah, we're on board with it. There were 52 or 62 countries that completely abstained from the vote. And part of the people who decided not to vote, that was like the entirety of the UK. They were like, nah. And there were 3 countries that decided no, to vote no. I don't know about the other 2 countries. I don't even know who the other 2 countries are. I know about this country, America. We voted no on that. And the whole package is like they want to give us a public apology. And when I heard that, that was the first thing I heard. I was like, wait, pause, stop, hold on. Ain't nobody apologized for slavery yet. Ain't nobody apologized for slavery. How? How is that not a thing? How have we not gotten an apology yet? And Ghana also wants to set up reparations packages for people that were displaced. And honestly, I feel like Ghana needs to be part of the people that pay the reparations. I don't know if the package includes them paying reparations because, they did. Nigeria, the Republic of Congo, which I believe was held by the French. But regardless, France, England, America, Portugal, all of these places, all of Spain, they all owe everybody. They all owe everybody something. And the ambassador for the United States, his vote was no. And he said, this is the reason why he said he was going to vote no. He said no to the vote because then there's going to end up being like a hierarchy of terrible things. Because they said, Ghana's like, yeah, we need to call this what it is, which is like the greatest stain on human history. And then the UN ambassador was like, nah, because then there's going to be a hierarchy on who all has. But I'm sitting here like, is there not? You want to sit up here and talk about Jewish people who are receiving reparations from Germany, okay, and from the US. I don't even know why, but that's the thing, okay. And a lot of people want to compare what happened to them in Egypt to US slavery or even the transatlantic slave trade. I don't know nothing about. Let me take that back. I know about the transatlantic slave trade. I'm talking about the slave trade here in America. Folk always want to compare the two, and it's not the same. You could read about the slaves in the Bible, the Jewish slaves in the Bible, the Passover, when all of their livestock was good, but then the Egyptians' livestock. What American slave do you know had livestock of their own? Okay. So, and if it was such a big deal, then y'all go get y'all reparations from the Egyptians then. But leave us out of it. We trying to still get what's owed back to us. We ain't even got an apology yet. We ain't even got an apology yet. Y'all got a whole coalition to go after folks that talk about y'all, but we haven't even gotten a I'm sorry yet. because that's going to create a hierarchy of pain and trauma. Oh, and he also said because he ain't finna do all of that for people that are so far removed from slavery. My granny was born in 1923. My other granny was born in, I think she was born in 1928. She died a couple of years ago. The one that was born in 1923, she died at 101. Now, the one that was born in 1928, her mother was a sharecropper. Mama Dill was a sharecropper as a lady in Mississippi. You want to know why she was a sharecropper as a lady in Mississippi? Because she ain't had nobody. She ain't had nobody. Her parents were slaves, and they were set free, and they were poor, so they had nothing. Do you understand? Do you get it? We're not that far removed. And y'all are still benefiting from the transatlantic slave trade. But y'all don't owe us nothing. That's cool. Y'all don't owe us nothing. Y'all don't owe no apologies. Y'all don't owe no money. Y'all don't owe nothing. And then you got to sit back and think, damn. There may have been one slave, maybe like in each town, not on every plantation, maybe each town, maybe each province, that was allowed to read, and he could only read from one book, and it was a very distorted version of the Bible. And one of the things that Bible really be preaching to black folks, one major thing that Bible kept teaching the black folks, turn the other cheek. Turn it. Turn it. Turn the other cheek. Slap this side now. Is that the reason why we haven't burned this motherfucker down yet? Asking for a friend. That's all I gotta say. Like and subscribe or whatever. Join the Patreon. I go on live every once in a while. I don't be saving them. Not all of them. Bye. Okay, so boom, we still got a few more minutes left of this video, but how did y'all like this? Is this what I need to be doing? I feel like I could trick the algorithm this way. Is this what I need to be doing? Because listen, I got a lot to say. Y'all know I got a lot to say. Y'all know I got a lot to say. But don't nobody ever want to listen to me unless I'm half naked or showing something. So I kind of figure, okay, well, if y'all want to see me half naked or doing stretches or working out or sweating or just doing random shit, not random sex. I said random S. I don't know why I said. Anyway, if you want to see me doing random stuff, we can figure that out. We can do that. And then I'll just be in the little corner, you know what I'm saying, talking my shit, saying what I need to say. And then y'all can obtain the information. I hope that you're not gonna watch this on mute. I really hope you're not. But I mean, hell, even if you do, it's like, yo, you got 2 videos in one. So serious right now. Y'all got 2 videos in one. How many creators be doing that? No, they're like, no, girl, you got to split it up into 2 videos. Make a workout video, then make a commentary video. Don't nobody watch the workout and the commentary videos. That's why I got to trick y'all. I have something to say pertaining to black people, but don't nobody want to hear me unless I look like this. So, this how I'm going to be doing my videos. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Also, I'm gonna say this too. Anybody can look good in them little shorts, and them little pants that be hiking booties up and everything. If you really want a fat ass, okay? You come follow me. I'll show you what to do, or whatever Miss Pam said. And of course, just as I'm leaving, literally, it's empty. No one's in there. No one's in there. No one's on the Smith machine. No one's on anything. Anything that I needed to do that I had to skip over because other people were doing it. Yeah, nobody's there.